Let the sparks fly. There's no such thing as maybe. Burn it like it's faded. No more hesitating. Let the sparks fly.
All right, OTC gang, as promised, man, we got this is major news, man. This is bigger than what it sounds. This is huge for OTC and the two guests that I have with me tonight. We're breaking new ground over here in the United States, and I, I, I am just flabbergasted. I am excited about this opportunity, and I cannot wait to see how far we can take this thing. I am proud to announce that JD Racewear out of Queensland, Australia, has come on board as a sponsor partner with OTC for the 2013 season. Now, grassroots racers, you ask what that means for you. Well, let me tell you what it means for you. The Economy Hero Card package that we're getting ready to release, JD Racewear has come on board and is going to help us out with that program to drive the cost down even lower on these promotional tools that you need to promote yourself out there to potential sponsors. So that's a huge deal for the grassroots racers. Not only that, the quality equipment that they have, safety equipment, uniforms, Nomex, gloves, shoes. I mean, the list goes on and on. You guys need to get to JD Racewear and check it out. The pricing, the price points on this stuff is just amazing for the quality that you get. But right now, I want to turn it over to who has become a new partner in crime at OTC. And he's actually the one that initiated this and got this started with JD Racewear and OTC, and I think it's probably one of the first ones here in the United States to be running under the JD Racewear banner. But Hollywood Wes Irwin, you there, buddy?
I'm here, Dan. What's going on, buddy?
Not much, man. I'm tired after that bike ride tonight, but I'm fired up now to talk about what we got to talk about. Tell me about this JD Racewear, Hollywood.
Well, I'll tell you what, yes, I am the first person to be sponsored by this Australian company. Me and Jason kind of hooked up on Facebook more, and that's where a lot of action happens, really. And Jason was following me, and I was kind of following his deal there, and we got to talking, and I said, hey, I want to help you over here in the States. He wants to get over here. He wants to break ground over here, and I think as far as myself, he picked one of the good guys to help him out with it, and every day in and day out, I'm pushing for him, and I'm really proud to be part of JD Racewear. He sponsors quite a few drivers over in Australia, and they do very well for themselves. And once you hook up with JD Racewear, you can hook up with him on Facebook or what have you. But you can meet some of his drivers, and they're very nice people. They'll friend you and they'll talk to you. And I wanted to be part of it, and I was happy to get the deal with Jason. And my matter of fact, as we spoke, as we're speaking right now, I have my first uniform is sitting at the post office right now. I have to tell Jason that. He thought it was going to get here next week, but I'm going to pick it up tomorrow. I wasn't here to pick it up today, so I have to go to the post office. But he makes really affordable race suits, but with that quality, with the, putting your sponsors on there if you want them, custom, or just the regular suit, 1 layer, 2 layer, with just the JD Racewear logo. But the Nomex is quality. It's all up to standard here in the United States. And so what we're going to do is do our part to get him over here. Not to take away from any suit makers over in the United States, but Jason makes quality stuff, and I'm proud to be part of it. So we're happy. And me and Jason JD Racewear has just come on board with me basically this year. We've probably only been together maybe 3 to 4 months now, but we made a lot happen in this 3 to 4 months, and there's a lot more going to happen. And we were proud to get him involved with you, Dan. I think that'll be some really cool stuff.
I have to agree, and Wes, I am astounded every day that we do this, and I'm so proud that OTC can remain grassroots, and we have grassroots companies supporting what we're doing while we're supporting the grassroots companies. That's like you was saying, it's not to take away from the bigger names and bigger companies out there doing things, but it's so important to keep everything that grassroots title with what we're doing with OTC, and it excites me. It really does. It shows me
right.
that there's a lot of support for grassroots racers out there at different levels. you know, and
Right.
we're going to help, man. We're going to help bring that to the everyday racer. You know, we're going to bring that stuff to them. We're going to help these grassroots racers succeed. But Wes, I think you got some. We're just full of big news tonight, man. You got something you want to tell everybody tonight?
Absolutely. A big part of OTC, and I don't know how long. I don't know how long this young lady's been involved with you, Dan, but she seems like she's family with you, and she's family with me now. We got Emily Gotti on board with JD Racewear, and she's going to be carrying the colors for him over here in the United States also. So now there's two of us, and I can't be more happier to have a teammate like that. She's a great girl. We're also new in our relationship, but I hope that me and her can do some work together, and hopefully she'll love her suits and like I do mine, and you know we'll take care of Jason and the guys over there. And you know the thing about Jason, I just wanted to mention this also. You know OTC is all about grassroots, and just so everybody knows that JD Racewear in Australia is grassroots also. He's not, you know, he doesn't have a lot of big name guys wearing his uniforms. He does have some, but he is taking care of the little guy, which is really nice too. You know, he's doing the same thing you're doing, Dan. You know, and that's really cool. But to make the announcement of Emily being on board, Little Miss Dangerous, as she goes by, is going to be really cool. So I'm looking forward to working with her, not only with JD Racewear, but on the cushion. You know, and you know, hopefully Jason will be proud of what she's doing also, and I think she'll do him well, just like I'm doing myself. And I think you have her with, right?
I believe she's here. Little Miss Dangerous, are you with us tonight?
Yeah, I'm over here.
All right. Well, you sound pretty excited. Hollywood and I is going to turn the floor over to you now and let you talk a little bit about what this means to you and how 2013 and JD Racewear and On the Cushion is going to play out for you.
I am so excited about the 2013 season already, and this just makes it even bigger. I'm very excited to have JD on my side, and I know On the Cushion we're gonna be having a nice little show going on Monday nights in the summertime. So you're gonna be really looking forward to that. I'm just excited to, you know, help somebody out. Hopefully they can help me out. I'm excited to get their good quality suit and whatever else we're getting here. They sell a little of everything. They have like Wes and Dan were saying, they have Nomex. I mean, they sell socks. They're doing shoes, gloves, and it's all very affordable. So I'm hoping that with OTC, Wes, and myself, we can get some new people in these JD suits over here in the States.
I agree with you 100%, Little Miss Dangerous. I am so happy to have you and Wes aboard OTC and to bring sponsors like this, right at, you know, JD Racewear along with it, you know, right along with all our other sponsors, you know, which we'll give a rundown here in a minute. But, you know, it like I said, I can't say it enough. It just makes me so happy that, you know, this is just total grassroots. You know, it's a total grassroots effort, and that's what it's all about. But Wes, what's some of the things we can look forward to with you and JD Racewear on board in 2013, buddy?
Well, me and Jason have been talking about the future, and I mean, there's hope somewhere down the line that, you know, obviously he's in Australia, so it makes it a little harder to get the things that we want to do in the future started, but we would like to start carrying some JD Racewear over here, and hopefully I'll be the guy to do that, where we can make it even a little more affordable for the grassroots racer to get it here in the States. His prices are already low. You know, a lot of people might be afraid, well, you know, he's in Australia, that's going to cost a lot of money to ship over, but JD Racewear has and I'll have to start putting them on my Facebook, but the price difference to ship them over here from what he's selling them over there isn't that big of a deal, really. It isn't. It might be $100 difference here and there to get them shipped over, but it's already a low price to begin with. So, again, not to take away from anybody that makes suits in the United States, but this guy's making quality suits. He is really into racing. I've never met a guy more excited about racing than this guy. Jason follows his racers over there. Like, I mean, I believe he's on their crew. I think he's on all their crews, to be honest with you. He's always with them at the track. He's always talking about them. he's the kind of guy you want in your corner. And we're happy about that. So 2013 with JD Racewear is going to be also kind of new for me because this is our first venture together. We've only, like I said, we've only been together like 4 months, but I see some big things going on. You know, there's a little bit in there for me too. Hopefully there's someday I can get over there and go over for a couple weeks and maybe during their racing season and get a ride over there or something like that and actually get to hang out with Jason, you know, one-on-one in person. But we got some cool things coming up with him.
You're not going to Australia by yourself. That happens, man. We're all OTCs heading to the land down under, and we're going to do some cool stuff. Little Miss Dangerous, congratulations on your new sponsorship. Congratulations on your new suits that you're going to be wearing this year. And can't thank you enough for being part of OTC.
I can't thank you enough, Dan. Without OTC, none of this would probably be happening. So I'm very thankful to be on board with all of you.
Thank you, ma'am. And once again, it's not you and Wes have said it, you know, many times tonight, but it's not about Dan Smith. It's about the grassroots racers, and it will always remain that way. You and Wes are part of that racing community, and that's the main focus, and that's the way it will always stay. It's all about the racers all the time. In closing here, I do want to get out there. Emily, Little Miss Dangerous, she alluded to this a little bit, but on Monday nights are going to be JD Racewear nights, and Wes and Emily, that's going to be their nights to follow them through the season in a reality sort of way in the 2013 season. But we're also going to have drivers on from Australia that are flying the JD Racewear collars on those Monday nights too. I'm not sure how the scheduling is going to work out on everything, but that's definitely going to happen. We've got a new radio a new live chat program going on OTC with JD Racewear. We've got the hero cards going out. We've got the posters, you know, the promotional materials. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool for everybody involved. Jason, thanks a lot. You don't know how much this means, man. You know, getting up early this morning to talk to you was worth every minute of sleep that I lost, buddy. But I had to take a nap this afternoon to make up for it. So, other than that, I want to give a big shout out to our sponsors: Shell Shock Helmets, Gotti Race Engines, Bowman Auto Group, Dasco Race Supply, and of course Raceaholic Racewear. You know, without these guys and gals and the companies involved, there's no way that we could continue doing what we're doing on OTC without them. And I look forward to adding some more grassroots companies to this campaign in 2013. Real quick before we get out of here, Wes, you got a big deal coming up on February 9th, buddy. What you got coming up, man?
Yeah, we have our Wes Irwin Motorsports 4th annual Monte Carlo night, something we've been doing for a little while now, and we've gotten pretty good at it. It's our biggest fundraiser to raise money for my race team. I encourage everybody to join me on Facebook. Look me up on Facebook and tell all your friends to look me up on Facebook. If you want to learn how to do some fundraising, I got a pretty good handle on some of that stuff now, and it's a pretty good little gig that you can get a lot of people interested in and carry it on for years and actually make a few bucks off of it. Grassroots racers should be doing more fundraising than they do. Obviously, it's hard to find the sponsorship out there in this economy. That's been a little tough for 5 years now. So fundraising should be your alternate way of making money, and please join me on Facebook. So we're excited about our Monte Carlo night. We're going to have our typical deal. It's a gambling night with funny money for prizes, and we have a stand-up comedian this year with Nicholas Aldinger, and we're excited to have him performing for us. And before I go, I just want to mention this also. All you guys that are listening, whether you're my friends or Emily's friends, hook up with Jason. JD Racewear is on Facebook. You can find him, on my friend list. You can go to www.jdracewear.com, check out his gear, send him an email. But if we start friending a guy like this and get some of his, get the circle going a little bit. Some of you guys that can't afford the suits that you want to get, you can with him. So I recommend you friend him on Facebook or whatever you have to do, and make sure you follow. And tell all your friends to follow On the Cushion.
I agree with
We'd like
that.
you to.
I agree with that 100%. We're going to pick your brain and coming up throughout the season, Wes, on this fundraising stuff. And I know you're working on getting some other stuff going with that, and I look forward to that. But we're definitely going to pick your brain as the season progresses here on the fundraising and sponsor ideas. You are a valuable source for that stuff. Little Miss Dangerous, you got anything before we get out of here?
If you want, you can head on over to alwaysachampion.com and give me a vote, just like I've been promoting.
Oh, yeah. That's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, I wanted to mention that.
I didn't. I was going to let her do that. Go ahead, Emily. Get that out there again.
Well, Champion Spark Plugs is doing their annual contest, I guess you would say. Basically, drivers enter in a 2-minute video. You have to get the most votes on your video to get into a final voting period, and whoever wins gets some really good sponsorship money. So we're trying to get as many votes as we can. You can vote every day. Go to alwaysachampion.com. You might have to register if you haven't already. It only takes 2 or 3 minutes to register, and then you just go to the video gallery, and I'm on page 6. So give me a vote, please.
There you go. Get over there and help Little Miss Dangerous out in this 2013 season. Go vote for her. If you don't go vote for her, go vote for somebody and show these companies that there's a return on investment for supporting grassroots racing. But I'm kind of biased here. You got to vote for Emily. So
Right.
going with that, we're going to get out of here tonight. Once again, Jason from JD Racewear, thank you. Really, really appreciate it. Appreciate all our sponsors here at On the Cushion. We'll be getting some news out there about these hero cards now that we have this deal firmed up. It was the piece that we've been waiting for to get the information out to you guys on this stuff. So we'll get it out there. And other than that, I will talk to you guys on the next go-around. Thanks a lot, Hollywood Wes Irwin, Little Miss Dangerous. Thank you, and I will catch you guys on the flip side.
Right on, Dan. Cheers, mate. Cheers, Jason.
Good day, mate. There we go. We got to learn to talk Australian now, Hollywood.
Absolutely.
All right.
Take care, Emily. Bye-bye.
Bye.